Hey guys, this is Miss Temple, your favorite teacher, your children's best teacher, housemate number 8. What else do I do apart from being a teacher? I'm an event planner. I plan parties for children. I also plan weddings. Okay, I'm a YouTuber. I vlog about education, travels, and lifestyle. I'm also an event host. It's been an experience. I've been having a good time. I've made friends. I feel at home already, and yeah, really, it's been a good one. What time is it? What time is it? Good job. Today we will be talking about 2D shape. Everybody say 2D shape.
2D shape.
2D shape.
2D shape.
Okay. Oh my God. Changing yourself. Do you know that education opens you up? It gives you platform. Save. Wait. Oh my God, I'm
Bigger every day, we're getting bigger every day. Limitation, we're getting higher, we're getting bigger every day.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of tuning in, thank you for joining me today. My name is Miss Temple. I'm a teacher, an event planner, also an event host. On this channel, I vlog about a couple of interesting things. So you want to subscribe, like, comment, and also share. Sometimes I vlog about education. Sometimes I vlog about parties and the Owambe things. And some other time I can vlog about travels and all of that. And my goal is to inspire, most importantly, my goal is to inspire everyone that comes in contact with this channel. So you definitely want to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Welcome to the family. Guys, it's been 2 days. It's been a while. I've been away for more than a month. Yeah, for a good reason anyway. I went for a reality TV show organized for teachers. So the next time you see me, accord me some respect. I am now a celebrity. Celebrity teacher, right? So the program is Teachers Naija reality TV show. It is a program that is organized for teachers. First of its kind in Africa. That is huge. That is so huge. Teachers from different schools, teachers from different places, different states came together. All right, so we were about 20. Yes, 20, of course. A lot of people put in for the program, but 20 were selected, and I happened to be a part of it. So we were in a house for 30 days. That's like a month. It was a wonderful experience. Anyway, let's not jump the gun. We'll still get into that. So Teachers Naija reality TV show is a program organized for teachers. I see the program as a way of rewarding teachers. The program is a way of showcasing teachers that they are not just anyhow people. They are not low life people, just like I used to say. Teachers are not wretched people. They are not less of a person because they are teachers. All right, and it is also a way of changing people's perspective about this profession, teachers or teaching. So it is a good program. So I want to encourage you, if you're a teacher out there and you're listening to me right now, for the next season, look out for the next season and definitely apply for it. If you have any questions, if you need somebody to put you through, you can reach out to me. I will be available to answer all your questions. So let's just get right into it, right into the reason why we are here. Fortunately, somebody called me and was asking me a series of questions. Temple, how was the program, what did you learn, and all of that. And in fact, I told him that, can we make a video together, ask me the question and I will reply you. But he was like, oh no, I don't want my face on the internet and all. Okay, no problem. So I wrote the question out, about 7 of them. So I'm going to be answering all the questions right here. So let's just get right into it. The first thing, or the first question, how was your experience? How was it like? Did you have fun? Did you enjoy it? Yes, definitely. I had a lot of fun. Before going into the house, I told myself that, okay, this program I'm going for, fine, it's a competition, but at the same time, I'm going to have fun at it while doing it. I'm not going to go there and be rigid and be keeping to myself and not, maximize the whole experience, because I also see the program as a means of relaxation for teachers. All right, you are away from work, you're away from shouting, you're away from meeting up with deadlines and all of that. So it's a means of relaxation, and I did enjoy myself. I had a good time, meeting with different people from different places, strangers. Well, some people we've already started talking on Instagram before we got to the house, but then we were able to connect quickly. So I did have a good time there. It was a wonderful experience. In fact, I count it as a huge privilege to be a part of it. Again, if you're a teacher, make sure you register for the next season. So question number 2. What did you learn from the whole show? What did you learn? What are the things you took out from it? Yeah, so for me, I learned a couple of things, which is the first one, I learned to be myself. More than ever before, I learned to be myself. Something happened before I got to the house. While I was packing my things, when I was packing my bag and all, I wanted to carry a very big bag, but I thought to myself, okay, when I weighed the bag, I saw that it was more than the kg that will be required to fly at the airport. So I had to drop some things down, and I went with a smaller bag. On getting to the house, I saw a lot of people, or some other people with very big bags. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Are you going to husband's house, or what are we doing? Why did you carry this big bag? At that point I felt like I regretted anyway. Funny thing, when I got to the airport, I still had to pay extra because the bag was still heavy. So I'm like, why didn't I just carry the initial bag I wanted to carry before? All right, so getting to the house, I saw people with plenty bag, with big bags. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on here? So automatically that means I carried a few clothes and all. So why am I saying this? I learned to be myself. I was never intimidated with whatever anything others brought, right? So I still tried to be myself, irrespective of what was going on. I was myself. It is a program that, just like Big Brother, for example, it's a program that you forget who you are. You can forget your identity, okay, because you're in a house for 30 days with 90 strangers. You cannot even step out of the house. You're not with your phone, you're not with anything. So there is every tendency for you to either pretend to be who you're not, okay, or how do I say this, go back to your shell, kind of. Do you understand? But then I was myself all through. With the little I brought, I was still rocking it. Like, you cannot come and intimidate me here. Yeah, so I learned to be myself, and that is very important. And also I learned tolerance. Of course, 19 strangers, some are annoying, like really annoying, but then you still have to tolerate them. You have to manage their behavior. You have to whatever anger you feel, you still have to manage yourself, manage every other person there too. So I learned tolerance, I learned to be myself. I wrote everything down. So then I learned to endure. I said this a lot while at the house, that okay, this feels like COVID-19 reloaded, because during COVID we could not go anywhere. We are in our house all day every day. So here again, for 30 days in a house, you can't step out, you can't do anything. So I feel like I had to endure all of that. I had to because I mean, what am I going to do except I want to quit? Quit, right? Yeah, so I had to endure. I had to, just at some point I was losing it, like, oh my god, I'm tired. It's like I want to go, like I want to go home already, but I had to endure. So I learned endurance. It's not like all of these things I don't have them before, or I don't possess these qualities, but more like they were real-honest, right? Yeah. And lastly, which is very, very important, is my attitude towards life was more honest. My positive attitude towards life was more honest. How do I mean by this? There were times where I failed my tax, and it is normal for you to feel bad. It is normal for you to like, oh my god, what is going on here? And throw tantrums and be moody, be carrying the face, carry a long face all day. But to my surprise, like, I was shocked at the way I reacted to some situations at the house, honestly. And it is a big deal for me. It is. Like I was saying, there were times I failed my tax, and you won't see it. You won't even notice. You won't even know that something has happened to this girl. Of course, I might go back to my bed and cry. I might go back to my bed and beat myself up and all of that. But then I will never show it in front of people. Instead, I'll be the one to encourage others that it's okay, it's just a game, da 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 da, and all those kind of things. I was surprised at myself, really, that really you did all of this. Wow, you deserve a hug. Yeah. So, and while I was, this is like a repetition of what I've done before. So while I was relating this to him, it was like, it is called emotional balance, right? Even in the midst of what you're going through, you were still able to manage your emotions. Just like pastors, pastors will go through a lot, and people will come to them, people with different problems, with different issues, they will come to them, and they still have to, like, react in every way, in every situation. If somebody comes with bad news, sorry, this one, that one. If somebody is happy, the pastor has to be happy. So it was literally like that for me. When you're happy, I'm happy for you. I'm excited. We're doing all of this together. And during your down times and all, I'm there, like, sorry, it's okay, this does not define you, all of that, encourage you and all. Before I move on from this point, the first probation that occurred, I happened to be a part of it, but nobody even knew that I was on probation. Because people were crying, others were crying, probation, because probation is like a gateway to eviction. All right, so the first probation, I was a part of it, and people were crying like, how can I be on probation and all. But then I was encouraging them, it's okay, it's not the end, you understand. So let's just move away from it. So question number 2, how did you identify friends and foes in the house, knowing it was a competition? This is a very deep question. How did I identify foes from friends, or friends from foes? I'll start with friends. How did I identify my friends? First of all, I was able to connect with people that I now call my friends based on our work ethics. Of course, we were there because we are all teachers, right? And there are things we are doing from our different corners, from our different places. So I could relate with people based on what they do, based on what I do as well. Like, we are able to relate. You can relate with me on work level. Fine, we are all teachers, but there are some things that I do that you don't think I should be doing. Do you understand? So we could relate based on work ethics. What I believe I should do at work, you also believe the same thing. So we're able to relate based on that. And then our values of life, generally our perception about life is the same. That was how I was able to identify my friends. And I keep saying is that, in fact, so many people that I call my friends right now, even not part of the housemates, the organizers, the crew members and all of that, we are friends now. And I'm like, okay, how did this happen? Before I went to the house, and even while at the house, one thing I keep praying about is, God, grant me favor. Or the confession that I make every single time is, I'm favored. Every eye that sees me blesses me. Every ear that hear about me, they approve of me. So I believe that prayer or that confession really worked, because everyone that sees me, and I used to say that my name favor me, my look favor me, everyone that sees me, they like me, they fall in love with me. So literally that happened. Everybody liked me. Everybody that sees me just wants to be friends with me. So yeah, basically I was able to identify my friends based on work ethics, our values, our perception about life. In fact, there is somebody I call big sis, I call mama in the house and all of that. So yeah. And then foes, I would not really call them foes, but then people that we don't really align with the same value. Okay, that's it. That was how I was able to identify them. When we don't believe the same thing, when our values don't align, of course we cannot be friends. All right, we will just, the highest it will be is at acquaintances. So that was how I was able to differentiate between friends and the other party. Yeah, that's it. Then number 3, did that affect your trust level for people, especially strangers? Did that affect my trust level? Well, not exactly. I'm the type of person that makes friends easily. I make friends very quickly and all of that. So what this just help me to do is, I'll still be friends with you, but the level at which I open up is reduced until I get to know you well, until I'm sure that, okay, you are trustworthy. So I'm not just going to put all my trust in you, start telling you everything at the first stage of our friendship. No. So it did not really affect my trust for people, and again, we are just in the house for 30 days. All right. So even when people annoy you, you still have to find a way to make peace, because you are there together. You can't get angry and say, I want to leave. You are there together anyway. So going forward, what that just taught me is, or teach me, is that make friends with people, but the level at which you open up, reduce it. Number 4, who are the people you met on the show and you're ready to take the relationship to the next level? A lot of people. When we left the house, one of my friends, my very good friend now, in fact I call her big sis. If she's watching this video right now, I'm sure she'll just be smiling. I call her big sis. She told me that, Temple, don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. Like, you're leaving Abuja now. By the way, the show was in Abuja. Don't be a stranger, keep in touch and all. So yeah, I made friends with about a good number of people. I'm not going to mention name. Yeah, and definitely I'm going to take the relationship to the next level. In fact, we have already started taking it to the next level. I don't want to go into details right now. Number 5, what are the things you didn't know about yourself before staying at the house? What are the things you didn't know about yourself before staying with 19 strangers brought out from you? Well, just one thing I would say, not that I haven't been that thing, but I feel like it reminded me, because it's something I've always done, but then I didn't pay attention to it, and it is the event host thing. I didn't really think it was a thing until I got to the house. When they asked us, there was a particular task we did, and the title of the task is, what else can you do aside from being a teacher? And I just looked around. Okay, what else? So, oh, this, I do this, right? And it was a wonderful experience. So event hosting, I feel this is one thing that the show brought out from me. And number 6 now. We are rounding up. Number 6, what are the things you discovered about yourself going forward? What are the things? I think this question is like number 5, right? Okay, what are the things I discovered about myself going forward? Okay. The first thing is, I've always cared for people, right? But the show, being in the house with people for the whole of 30 days, different people, not your family members, not the people you were familiar with before now, okay? So I discovered that I genuinely care about people. Like, I genuinely care about you. You know, when you're feeling down, I'm like, what is wrong? I want to know. I'm interested. So I discovered that I genuinely care about people. I do. And yes, I discovered a strong woman, an emotionally balanced lady, right? I discovered an intelligent person. You know, what else did I write here? I discovered a multi-talented woman. I mean, all of those things, you know. We're talking about being a strong person, going through all of what we went through in the house. It's a lot, right? And if you're still able to stand and still maintain your sanity, because honestly, that kind of show, oh my god, it's not it's not for the weak. Right? So I discovered a strong woman, an emotionally balanced woman. I discovered a multi-talented woman. I mean, I'm multi-talented, right? Hey. Number seven. As the show, this question is 2 in 1, or maybe 3 in 1. Number 7, as the show projected you as a brand. I would say yes, it has projected me as a brand, although not as much as a show like Big Brother would. Okay, it's just starting. The season that was just concluded is season 3, right? So yeah, I would say the show has projected me as a brand. I mean, I had more followers, and when I got out of the house, the kind of messages I was getting, like my phone was on fire, like it was buzzing, different messages from people I don't even know. So definitely people have seen the show, they watched me, and they're like, oh no. So yes, it has projected me as a brand. Then the other thing, if yes, what are the positive feedback you have gotten from people? Like I said earlier on, my phone was literally buzzing, like plenty messages. I had to take my time to reply all of them, and I had to make a lot of calls. And I would like to use this opportunity again to thank every single person that was a part of this show, that was a support system for me. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yeah, I've gotten positive feedback. Oh, we are proud of you. You did great. You did well. You did this. You did that. Although it's painful that I didn't come out as the winner or the first or the second runner up, but then I feel fulfilled. You know, I resigned my job to go for this show, and I'm not regretting it at all. I feel fulfilled. I feel very, very fulfilled. So I've gotten lots of positive feedback, lots and lots of them. Okay, I said the question is 3 in 1. Then third one, Have I gotten any messages from potential clients and all? Yes, I have. First of all, I've been scheduled for 2 interviews, one in Kwara State and one here in Lagos. I mean, that is a huge one, right? It's not something I want to gloss over at all. It's not something I want to gloss over. I mean, I didn't lobby for it. I didn't like come and interview me and all of that. In fact, when I got out of the house, I got to the semi-final stage. So when I got out of the house, I got a message, oh, you have an interview with us when you get back to Lagos, right? So, and then another one in Kwara State. Yes, I've also been scheduled for a speaking engagement in January, and that would be my first. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this one in particular. I'm excited about this one but you see, the excitement is even making me say also all kind of English like that. Yeah, like I got a speaking engagement that will come up in January, and this is something I've always desired. I've always desired it, and see it coming to me like on a platter of gold. I didn't have to work for it. So this is one thing the show has brought for me. And I got about 3 job interviews. So the question is, where do I want to work, or which of the jobs do I want to take? So yeah, the show has done all of this. Also, I want to say that the show has also made me know how much people really care about me, how much I am loved. Like, I was overwhelmed by the love, by the support. Like, what? It was a lot. I was getting feedback from people, my managers, and the people that I put in charge of my social media, my WhatsApp, and every other thing. They were telling me how much people were so supportive. I mean, it shows that I am loved and people really want my progress, and I'm so grateful. I am very, very, very grateful. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. And what else? Yeah, so basically that is it about the whole show. I hope you have been inspired, right? So whatever phase we have to go through in life, it is for a reason, it's for a purpose. And make that decision today. Make that decision. Even if, before I went to the house, I was really contemplating, should I resign, should I not, but again, like I said, I'm happy I did. I feel fulfilled. I feel, yes, I was actually meant to do this. And there are some decisions you make, and even though the result isn't good, you're still happy with yourself that I'm glad that I made this decision, rather than not making it at all. You'll be regretting that, oh my god, if I had known, that kind of a thing. So yeah, the show was such an experience. It was such an experience. I'm thankful for you. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.